At the end, the biggest gap between the two happened to be the stop that mattered the most, right around 1 second. So just compare these two pit stops side by side and see exactly what 1 second looked like. Remember, a week ago it was 3 seconds for Christopher Bell. This is what 1 second looks like.
Yeah, you add this up, you watch it full speed to start with, it doesn't look that bad, but that's the difference in coming out first from third or coming out second from first.
So the difference is 1.1 seconds in the end, so let's try to find it. Where is 1.1 seconds on a pit stop? So if we take a look, both drivers do a nice job into the box and really pretty close to the sign.
Yeah, got to the sign, you look at it here, really break this into right side around the car and left side. The right side here, we're at the point that the jack man down here for Denny Hamlin, he's dropping the car back down. You can see the car coming back down, and that's 3.5 seconds.
So let's move till the 19 drops. Not long, 0.3 of a second. Now the 19 car has come down. So on the right side, you mentioned 3 spots, right, transition, and left. On the right side, Truex's crew, 0.3 behind.
Yeah, 0.3, and that's not terrible, but it's a cumulative when we add all this up. So let's roll it forward from here.
So now around the car, we were 0.3 behind on the right. The jack man right here on the 11 car, he's kind of on the handle, basically signifying that the jack is going to go up on the right side, 6.27. We move forward, 6.57. I think the 19's on the same. So the jack men around the car, we'll call them equal. The same 0.3 they were behind on the right, they're still behind.
Yes, yeah, it looks like it's to that point. They've kind of maintained where they are. Got that little differential, but coming forward.
This would have been manageable, but on the left side is where the time gets lost. So if we go forward and stop, I'm going to zoom in right here. Hard to see. The left rear tire clearly off of the 11. That kind of signifies, now listen, we don't look at front guys because they get to run in and wait for the car. The rear guys have to run around and chase the car. In a standard pit stop, the rear tire changer is normally the last one complete.
When you look at the rear tire changer and the fact that the jackman is one that hangs the left rear tire, this area is usually behind on the left side when you get to it. It's out here at 7.44. As you can see forward, we don't have the tire clear until 8.61.
And it's hard to see, but you know, basically if you look right in the middle of that highlight, the wheel well is empty. The tire has been pulled out. So if you just kind of get rid of both of those, you see at 8.6. At this point, over a second behind where the 11 was done at.
Jackman actually is waiting to hang the tire here as quickly as Denny Hamlin's crew did it. I think there's a little bit of transition there that the Jackman's still trying to get ready to hang the tire. That brings some of that time differential back to just over a second.
We drop the jack, both cars lead. What is a good stop? I think 10.3, 10.2. You're thinking you're staying in the same position. You get down into the 9s, you talk about gaining positions. I looked at Richmond. There were 16 pit stops up and down pit road in sub 10 seconds. The 11 car had 4 of them.
Yeah.
So this isn't just one good stop that made the difference.
No, and they put it together. As you looked at the graphic we had, those were 4 of the last 5 stops for the 11 car, which would be money position. So really put it together there, and coming out at that time, they jumped not only the 19 car, but the 22 car, who also had something in the 10.9 range, got themselves positioned to control the race.